Yeah, good morning everybody. It's Thursday, the 2nd of May, and if I can back up here a little bit without tripping, we're doing something a little different with my compost bin here. We still had 2 or 3 sacks of the compost that was done, and we bagged that up this morning. And what we did then, Doro and Andai, we closed this off kind of with bamboo a little bit. And what we're doing is putting in a layer of the rice hay, the cut rice hay. And then as you can see, Doro there is putting in a layer of leaves. And then we're taking some of the water that we've been hauling and putting some water in there. And that just kind of wetting it down a little bit. And that will really... with the heat, because we've been getting up in probably 105 to 110 almost every day out in the sunshine here. And I'm going to keep building this up. We've got plenty of leaves, plenty of rice hay, and this will be a good opportunity to see. Basically, I'm going to kind of time this and see how fast it takes with the moisture, and then we'll probably turn it every couple of days, so because I know the moisture will seep down and it will probably start molding some of it, and you really don't want the mold to develop too much. Expose it to the air a little bit and it'll kind of all go away. So we're going to kind of continue to do this today and get it probably almost up to the top here, almost as full as we can get it. And at least up to the point where the bamboo is across the end. And then by walking on it, we pressure down a little bit, get that heat action going with it. And I'm going to kind of see, I hadn't planned on doing this, but we got an empty bin here, and it's going to be a long time. Yeah, until the rainy season comes. So I think this will probably be a good idea. And then as we cut up the banana stuff too, we'll feed some of it to the pigs, and I want to throw some of it in here. We've still got some ash, about 4 bags of the ash. And as I kind of walk down the side here, you can kind of see we got leaves. Yeah, rice hay there. This is the good compost that the last basically 4 bags, whoops, if I don't trip over something here, the good compost here that we pulled out of there. Beth will probably take care of most of that, because about the only growing we're going to be doing right now, because of the dry season and the severity of it, is probably in her garden where she can water. And since we've kind of got used of carrying water now, we'll be carrying water now until probably well into the rainy season, when the water table comes back up, and unless we sell our house before then and can get somebody in here to drill. But as you can see, we're bringing cut rice hay and the leaves up, and they just raked a whole bunch more leaves here and starting to bag them up yesterday and the day before. So we've got plenty of material to do this. The point is the busy work of just getting out and being able to do it, as you can see by the compost rows here. And probably a good idea when we clean the pig pens here the next time to throw some into the compost bin here and that. But all this, if I can kind of walk over here and give you a look, I wish we had the means to water all this, because I'm telling you, it's dry right down to the ground. There is little to no moisture in here at all. The only thing that happens is when the chickens get at it, they kind of break it up a little bit into smaller pieces, picking through everything. But the heat has been so intense, and you can see that by all of our grass, that the 2 little bit of days, a little bit of rain the first week of April, That's gone. And it's all basically turning brown almost completely again, except for a couple spots which kind of sit in the shade a little bit. So I think this is going to be a good idea here. Like I said, experimenting again, and this will be an absolutely huge pile of compost, and we've got enough of the rice hay. I think that we're still set for 2-3 months here with the rice hay, so I don't think we're going to have a problem of basically running out there. Every time Doro cuts, we get about 40 bags, and that's good for close to a month. So we're looking good on that accord. So trying something new again, and something a little different. This is how I do the compost rows, every one of them, except I'm unable to water them because we just don't have that quantity of water, and to try to haul that quantity up here in order to be able to do it, pretty well impossible. And that's so I'm going to try this just kind of as an experiment. Like I said, I'm going to keep track of the dates and when we water, and it'll give us a bit of an idea of about approximately how long this is going to take to turn the compost. Like I said, we'll leave it sit a couple days. When we water it, we'll turn it. That'll start mixing up the leaves and the rice hay a lot more, and hopefully get everything kind of going here so it starts decomposing. As you can see, if you can kind of catch under the truck here, we got a bunch of dogs. They know where to get away from the heat a little bit. And a little cloudy today. There are a few clouds in the sky today, but well, nothing to speak of. And of course, as usual, we got a pretty nice breeze up here, and that's a lifesaver for working outside at all. So I thought I'd bring you this. I'm kind of going to keep you up to date on how it's going here, and to be able to hopefully within a couple months time be able to turn all of this into a really usable compost, because once it starts decomposing with this heat, it will go fast. It's getting the process started, so that'll kind of almost on its own, you know, take off. And the pig dung is definitely going to help. We'll have to throw some in the next time that Doro cleans the pig pens here. So we'll give it a shot. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Everybody have a good day. Hopefully be back a little bit later on. Like I said, because of the weather and everything else, the season's kind of slowing down here. We're getting caught up, but we need to get back at the well. And probably starting this afternoon, we'll start work again on digging in the well. So from the back of the camera here, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Everybody have a good day, and I surely hope that God blesses every single one of you.